Hey, this is the after church thoughts, and it's a video edition because, gosh, Sunday was a really busy day for us, and consequently, we didn't have time to sit down and blog it. So it's actually Tuesday now because Monday was really busy too, and yeah, so just going to do a video edition. I'm driving. Which I find myself doing more and more videos as I drive, which is not necessarily the safest and best practice. So if you're an officer of the law and you're viewing this, I beg your pardon. Nevertheless, Sunday was an exciting day. I think probably some of the most exciting things about Sunday were every Sunday that we've been here for the last 6 weeks, we've had more kids than the previous Sunday. So that's a big deal. And we're really focusing a lot of energy and a lot of effort on our kids ministry for a couple reasons. I'm a daddy, and therefore it's close to my heart. It's just a big deal. I have 4 little girls, soon to be 5 little girls, and I want lane change. I want them to, by the way, just modeled a great lane change, turn signal, look over your left shoulder before you merge, for whatever it's worth, just a bonus. But I want my girls to love Jesus, and I want them to love the church. And so we're working diligently to create an environment that our kids enjoy and in which they learn. So excited about our kids ministry. We had some people in there doing a video shoot on Sunday for our Wednesday night live, and I can't wait to show you that. That's going to be great. Just excited about that. We had, I'm teaching through the book of Ruth, and it just seems like God is using these messages to impact people. And this past Sunday we talked about the Redeemer, and the line for this week was redemption heals your past and changes your future. So we're excited about that. And I just think that, as more and more people hear this message and embrace Christ as their Redeemer, I mean, this is what our mission is as a church. So that excites me. By the way, I think this thing keeps going fuzzy. The video camera keeps going fuzzy because I've got it sitting on the dashboard, and it blurs in and out. It's trying to adjust as it bounces. It's trying to adjust its image perception, whatever. So we had great volunteers. The previous Sunday we had our first volunteer orientation, and we had 7 people come to that. I was excited about that. We got to feed them. That's a big deal. And cast vision for what it means to be a volunteer at our church. Volunteers make the world go round, and so we want the best people serving in the best places. And I think we're getting up. We're making it happen. Our volunteers showed up, and we actually started our morning off by meeting early for prayer, because when we volunteer in the church, we change destinies, I mean, we're not just parking cars or teaching kids, or greeting people, or cleaning up or getting ready. We change destinies. We're creating an environment where people are most likely to encounter God. And I believe, and the scriptures teach, and we believe, that when people have a genuine encounter with God, it will change their life. And so that's why our volunteers are so important. So to each of you who volunteered this Sunday, I want to say thank you. Job well done. And that's great. One of the things that we want to do is create an environment where people want to be, where they're enjoying the company of God and of one another. And as happening, people are starting to linger and talk. And I just had breakfast with a man this morning, and he said, we left 20 minutes after church, and we were some of the first to leave. That's great. I want people to enjoy one another, and I want us to be excited. And I feel like there's a buzz that's starting in our group, and it just seems like there's a genuine excitement. People are getting excited about what's happening and what's getting ready to happen. I invited, after we talked about the end of Ruth, our sermon, I invited people to join me in the front and to the front of our building, and just say publicly, I know someone I have someone on my heart, someone on my mind who needs the Redeemer, who needs to meet this Christ who will heal my past and change my future. And it was cool. We had a good number join us around the front and pray together. And so I'm excited about that. Looking forward to Wednesday Night Live, and I sure hope that you'll join us there. We've got some pretty exciting things to talk about. We've got we're hiring in a worship leader to come and lead us in worship. Excited about that. We're going to have a time of extended worship. We're going to eat together, and I'm going to share some vision with the church. Looking forward to that. I'll give you a debrief after we share it with the church. So anyways, it was a great Sunday. Funny story. After church, we were supposed to go take Sherry to the doctor, the hospital, doing a tour of the hospital where for first-time moms. And we were going to go grab lunch and get some stuff for lunch, go home and eat, and then go back to the hospital. We're going to the store, and we see this couple. They're standing beside their car. They had actually, the wheel fell off their car. It was crazy. The lug nuts stripped and everything. So we stopped. We spent about an hour with them, trying to help them. Sherry took the girl to the store to get new lug nuts. I'm looking all over the weeds and all over the side of the road for the tire. I actually found a couple of lug nuts. Never found the tire. We flagged down another guy. He helped us jack up the car, and we got a new wheel on. So we got them set. It was hot. I was tired. We got them. It was good. So then we went to the hospital, took the tour of the hospital. Following that, we had to do some school shopping. So you know how I feel about shopping. Not a big fan. So we went and did that, and then we're on our way home. I'm exhausted. I mean, I'm borderline dangerous. And we see another couple broke down beside the road. And so I drove past. And Sherry said, "Are you really going to leave them sit there?" I'm like, "Sure." So we turned around and went back. And here's this couple. They're out of gas. So we put this guy in our van. And we take him to get gas. And it was great. It was really cool to serve. And I'm glad we went back. I'm glad God spoke through Sherry, because he clearly, I was so grumpy I wasn't hearing anything. I didn't care about anybody but myself. But we went back nevertheless, and we helped them, and just felt really good. But it was funny. I just said to Sherry, if we see one more person broke down alongside the road, I'm acting like I'm going home. So hopefully we don't see anybody else broke down. Fortunately, we didn't. But it was just funny. We kept seeing people who were broke down. But anyways, this is a really long video. Thanks for watching. After church thoughts. Hope you have an awesome day. See ya. Peace.